Well, it's almost 10 o'clock, so we're starting dinner. So we are making a recipe called Poor Man's Burnt Ends. I originally found the recipe on an Instagram page, but I'm pretty sure they have a blog too. Well, they do have a blog. It's called Hey Grill Hey. So if you guys are interested, I will just link the recipe down below. But that's what we're making for dinner tonight. It takes like 8 hours on a smoker or grill. So that's what Darren is working on. So this is the rub we're gonna use today. It's called Bad Byron's Butt Rub, barbecue seasoning. A lot of times Darren makes his own rub, but we have this, and just to save some time, it's just taking pretty much all day, we're gonna try that on it. So he is just getting ready to rub that on a chuck roast. That's the type of meat this is, and then let it get to room temperature, and then get the grill ready. Adding some beer on a piece of pecan wood. He's gonna put the pecan wood on the grill, so that way it kind of gives off that smoked flavor. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm using my charcoal starter. When you use any type of light.
You gotta pop your collar, it don't work.
Huh?
You gotta pop your collar, it don't taste right.
It don't work?
Nothing, go ahead.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh. But when you use lighter fluid, it basically ruins your food. So you can use a starter like this, or you can use a charcoal chimney. If you have something like this, you just stick it directly right on top of the coals. And it's basically like a really hot hair dryer or a heat gun.
Yeah, but if you use it as a hair dryer, it will just burn all your hair off in like 1 second. Our first little snow in our new house. Use our backyard. Obviously, we don't have our fence and everything up, but it's our backyard. Y'all, look at that smoke ring. That is crazy. If you're not familiar with grilling, you're just watching my videos, that's not where it's raw. That is a smoke ring, and that is delicious. So now we are sprinkling it, after we got it all chopped up, sprinkling it with brown sugar. Of course, then we hit it with the barbecue sauce, and then saved the juice that it cooked in, and we mixed it with the barbecue sauce just to add some moisture back in there. So the burnt ends are almost done, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on the mushroom risotto. So here is a look at the ingredients you'll need for this recipe. You need some dry white wine. I just had some Pinot Grigio, so that's what I'm gonna use. Chicken broth, mushrooms. You need some arborio rice. You need a cup of Parmesan or Romano cheese. I'm just using an Italian blend that I bought. Olive oil, half and half, and salt and pepper and garlic that I forgot to get out. So that's everything. You don't need too many ingredients, but this recipe is really, really good. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in my mushrooms. I've got my olive oil in the pan. And then it says to go ahead and add the salt and pepper. So the recipe doesn't say to saute your mushrooms very long, but I do just because I like mine to be kind of tender. So I'm sauteing my mushrooms a little bit before I add in my garlic.
There's not.
Alright, so I got my mushrooms cooking. They're pretty tender. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my minced garlic. And let that cook for another 3 minutes. So next, I'm going to add a cup of chicken broth. And then I'm going to add a half a cup of white wine. Then I'm gonna add all of the arborio rice and the dried basil. Now, all you're gonna do, I'm gonna give it a stir, and I'm gonna keep stirring this until all of this liquid is absorbed by the rice. When it's absorbed, I'm gonna add in more chicken broth and more wine, and it's gonna absorb that, and I'm gonna keep doing that until I use all 4 cups of chicken broth and 2 cups of wine. But anyway, you will be amazed at how much it's gonna grow in this pan. It's gonna be so good, and it's gonna be a big fluffy pan of rice when it's all done. Alright, so as you can see, my liquid is all absorbed. So I'm gonna go ahead and add another cup of chicken broth and then another ½ a cup of white wine. And do the same thing. Repeated that process 3 times, and as you can see, my liquid is pretty much absorbed. So now it's time to add in the cheese. Just gonna sprinkle that on top. Give that a good stir. Then I'm gonna add in half and half or heavy cream. I'm just using some half and half, and it calls for 1/4 of a cup, but I'm just gonna add in just a little bit on top. And I'm gonna give that a stir, and this will be good to go. A wedge salad with some homemade ranch and fresh grated cheese and some bacon. And then that mushroom risotto. Yum, yum. So thank you guys for cooking with us today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you guys next time.